Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Monday, the 9th of June. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing, learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right, okay, let's have a quick look at Bitcoin. Okay, I've been looking for this retracement here, but we've pretty much seen it. So obviously we didn't do any technical damage on the Bitcoin chart, although we will get some possible weekly RSI 5 sell signal brewing when we see a retest of the all-time high at 112. Looking at the daily chart, obviously the daily RSI 5 sell signal has long since made target, and we're now breaking back above the daily middle band. On the hourly chart, we're breaking declining resistance from the high on what wasn't a great bull flag, but what I think is a bull flag. So I think this is on the way back up to the high, and we may go there directly. We don't necessarily stop anywhere on the way. All right, looking at Solana. We had the RSI 5 sell signal made target. The RSI 14 sell signal has now made the possible near miss target. We haven't got back over the daily middle band, and we've got resistance at the 50 DMA and the daily middle band at about 160 and 162. But really, I'm not seeing any particular reason to think that we're going to visit below apart from possibly a retest. What I would note, though, is that we do have a nice looking double top here, and that has broken down with a target in the 131 to 134 area. We haven't reached that target, but on the bigger picture, I was looking for a right shoulder, left shoulder, and right shoulder. Have we done enough to do that easily? Yes. And if we see a break back over the daily middle band, then chances are this isn't coming back. We've not quite reached that point yet, but it's thinking about it. So we will see. All right, looking at Ethereum, looking at the daily chart, this never really actually had a lot of damage. We're still slightly below the daily middle band, but we had a double top here too, and that never really got anywhere. And there's no particular reason to think it would now. Now, the question is, of course, we've got another potential inverted head and shoulders here. Have we done enough for the right shoulder? Yes, we have. And arguably, we've already broken up from it, and this was just a little bit of retracement. So it's really not a great match with Solana. We have still got an RSI 14 sell signal fixed on the hourly. That might well make target. So I am thinking that we might kick around for another 2 or 3 days on equities, and we may well do the same on crypto. But there's no particular reason to think this is going to go any significantly lower. So I'm not expecting this double top to break down on Ethereum, really. And if it does break down, I'm doubtful about it making target. Looking at Solana, Solana has done enough. It hasn't made it to the double top target, and it could still make it to the double top target. But if it doesn't, I wouldn't be particularly surprised. All right, great. Let's have a quick look at questions. Yeah, my pleasure as always, mate. And everyone take care. All right, take care.